Hi, everybody. This is Zach from CrownTownSoccer.com. This is weird. This is the first time I've recorded a little video like this, but this is just kind of an easy way to do this rather than me trying to type all this out on Twitter. Tonight, or earlier today, me, Johnny Wakefield, John Horn, and Jason Bailey recorded episode 5 of the Crown Town cast. I was really excited about it. I think we put together a really great episode. I thought the banter was high quality. I thought the questions were high quality, answers were high quality. Everybody did great. But YouTube ate our podcast. It spit out about 95% of what we recorded, but that 5% missing is just random seconds throughout the podcast that really do make it unlistenable, unfortunately. A lot of you guys had great questions that we tried to tackle as best as we could, and we don't want to put out an inferior product. I don't want to. I was originally going to just post it up, not put it on our podcast feed, so it wouldn't have been on our iTunes, but would have just been available for you diehards that would want to listen to it. But we decided that we want to try to redo this episode of the podcast early next week, on maybe Monday or Tuesday night. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to put together exactly what we did today, but we're not going to try to replicate it, but we are going to go over some of the same topics and tackle some of the same questions that you guys asked. And we'll be able to talk about the game against Richmond in the past tense, and maybe be able to do a little more in depth on that. So we're still trying to line up. I haven't confirmed everything with the guests that I would like to have, but we're going to try to put this back together early next week and have it out to you guys as soon as we can. Very sorry that this happened. I'm pissed more than anybody else that it just didn't work. I'm doing everything I can as the show's host and producer to make sure it doesn't happen again. I don't want to have to redo podcast episodes more than once. This was more than enough to learn my lesson. So I'm going to be working over the weekend to make sure that when we do this again and for future episodes, that something similar does not happen. So that might mean might sound a little different, might feel a little different, or just might be using different avenues to record our podcast than we have in the past. So again, really sorry. Hope that doesn't bum too many of you out. I just want to thank you first off for caring enough about the site and what we do to listen and download the podcast. And be sure to, barring this episode and the train wreck that it's been so far, if you've liked the podcast, please go to our page on iTunes and leave us a review. It does not have to be a 5-star review, even though if you think we're a 5-star podcast, or if you just want to help us out, it'd be great. But I would love some honest feedback, and the more reviews on iTunes, the better. You can also support the site by buying t-shirts at store.crowntownsoccer.com. And right now we're actually giving away 2 free tickets to next week's game on April 24th against Harrisburg City. It'll be the last Independence game at Transamerica Field. So 2 free tickets. It's really easy. All you have to do is sign up for the CTS newsletter. Promise I don't pester you with emails. But if you go to crowntownsoccer.com/giveaway, you can sign up for our newsletter and be automatically entered to win those 2 free tickets. It's like a $40 value. And if you've been wanting to, if you haven't made it out to a game, it's a good way to do it. Free tickets. So again, sorry about episode 5. We're hoping to be back early next week. Come on, you Jacks.